Within a secluded island where gifted individuals are trained to defeat monstrous creatures called the enemies of humanity, an elite academy selects teens from around the world who possess supernatural powers. Nakajima is a boy who, unlike everyone else in his class of gifted, seems to not possess any powers. This instantly marks him as an outcast and a subject of bullying. One day, the teacher introduces a couple of additions to the class and a boy walks in, introducing himself as Kyoya. The class brute, Mogo, demands from him what his talent is, only for the teacher to say that Kyoya's talent is a secret, making Nakajima suspect that he must be powerful. Following Kyoya, a pink-haired girl walks in and introduces herself in a bubbly manner as Nana, as she tells the class that her talent is mind-reading. Much to everyone's astonishment, after the introductions, they proceed to appoint a class representative. Nana kicks it off by nominating Nakajima, pointing out all the qualities that make him a good leader. But none of them listen, and the two popular kids volunteer themselves instead. They could not agree who to vote for, so they settled it in a match. Seiya, the boy who can freeze any liquid, and Mogo, who can shoot fireballs, face each other in the field for duel. After a series of attacks from either party, Seiya defeats Mogu by freezing his leg, making him unable to stand up. Angered and unable to accept defeat, Mogo stands up and shoots a large fireball at Seiya. Within a moment, Nakajima is on his feet, blocking the fireball and disintegrates it. Bewildered, Nana asks Nakajima how he did it, and he reveals that his power is to neutralize other people's powers. After the heroic display of impressive skills, the class agrees to elect Nakajima as the class representative, sparking a new confidence in the boy. Later on, standing on the cliff, Nakajima tells Nana that he can't believe he is the leader. In her bubbly manner, she congratulates him and tells him that this is a new start for him. Nakajima takes her hand to shake it. Out of nowhere, Nana's cute aura transforms to a dark one and she throws him off his balance and pushes him off the cliff. Bewildered, Nakajima holds onto a rope for dear life and asks her what is happening. She says in a deep and ominous voice that the real enemies of humanity are not vile creatures he sees in his textbooks, but the people, like him, who have the powers that can easily oppress those who do not. And after seeing what he can do, she knows that he is a great threat to humanity. With one final shove, she leads him plummeting down to his death. At the center of a dimly lit courtroom, Nana stands under a spotlight. There, officials concealed in the dark are revealed to give her instructions to eradicate the talents, aka her classmates. Because, as it turns out, the enemies of humanity aren't hideous fanged monsters but are humans who have mutated and acquired supernatural powers and took advantage of it to oppress the rest of humanity. During a class activity in a lake, the teacher tries to get a chaotic class to pay attention. Having enough of it, Seiya shows off his talent by freezing the entire lake. Nana observes how thick the ice is and how unlikely it is that it will thaw quickly. Later that day, Nana sits with Seiya and watches Mogu bully another student. Mogu swings to punch, but unexpectedly gets knocked off himself. This is revealed to be Shibusawa's doing, another boy in the class whose ability is rumored to be being able to stop time. Seiya tells Nana with a sigh that Shibusawa might be the most powerful one in the class, making Nana mark him as her next target. Nana joins Shibusawa as he eats lunch in an attempt to know more about his ability. She discovers that Shibusawa can actually travel back in time as opposed to being able to stop it. Nana devises a plan on how to kill him when Kyoya, one of the new students who came with Nana and whose ability has kept a secret, joins them. He seemingly interrogates Nana about Nakajima, interested or concerned by his disappearance. However, Nana smoothly takes the upper hand in the conversation and drives Kyoya away to avoid more suspicion. Shortly after this, Shibusawa grows interested in investigating Nakajima's disappearance as well, and tells Nana that he will help in finding him. This, however, led to his ultimate demise as Nana managed to send him back to the time where the lake was frozen and trapped him under, without any way out alive. Because Kyoya is starting to suspect Nana, she takes it upon herself to unmask Kyoya's powers so she could figure out a way to dispose of him. After deducing from their interactions that he does not have the ability to smell, she sets him up to go into a room full of gasoline that she rigged to explode when a stove is lit up. Her plan succeeded, and finally figured out that his power was self-regeneration. After being burnt up by the flames, Nana saw in real time how this body healed from the burns almost instantly. This, however, only made Kyoya more suspicious of her. In an attempt to keep Kyoya off her back so she could continue with her kills, Nana devises a plan to make herself look like a victim by secretly stabbing herself in the back and blaming it on the enemies of humanity. This somehow works, and she even gained the favor of her classmates and they ended up voting her as a class representative. She even designated someone to go over the class and ask them their abilities. This, however, backfires when Tsunakichi approaches her one evening to show her a photograph and asks her to explain it. Tsunakichi reveals that he can travel to the future, and the photograph she's looking at is something that will happen in the next few hours. In it, she was holding a weapon posed to strike the tied-up Tsukunichi. She tells him that it must be a mistake, but Tsukunichi refuses to let it go. He takes her to a restaurant and proves that his photograph from the futures aren't a bluff, and what they capture would really come true. Nana continues to deny this until Tsukunichi shows her another photograph and asks her to explain it. It shows Nana on the cliff in the afternoon that Nakajima died, kicking him to his death. Tsukunichi threatens to show the pictures to the class, making Nana realize that he's trying to blackmail her. Nana tells Tsukunichi that she is not an enemy of humanity and asks how she can make him believe her, and Tsukunichi slyly suggests that she could be his girlfriend. Nana sees this as an opportunity to monitor him closely. After being told to spend the night with him, Tsukunichi falls asleep as the instant camera on Tsukunichi's bed takes pictures. Nana hides the photos and leaves the room to take snapshots to replace them. Later that day, Tsukunichi tells Nana that he took 5 pictures, but woke up to only find 4. He reaches into her top to take out a photo of her tied up. This takes Tsukunichi's guard down, since he concurred that with this photograph that Nana is the one in danger and not him. Tsukunichi tells Nana that he will go to the PE shed at night, and should nothing happen to him at 10 p.m., he will believe her. 10 p.m. struck, and despite Tsukunichi's confidence that he wouldn't be dying that night, he was still found lifelessly sprawled on the ground. As it turns out, the photograph of Nana being tied up was staged by none other than Nana herself to lower his guard. As soon as he entered the shed, fate took its course and took his life. But even with one problem down, Nana still has a lot on her plate when Kyoya and Michiru, the student with healing abilities, walk in on her standing beside Tsukunichi's body. She played it off by saying that Tsukunichi took her there and showed her photographs of her doing private activities. Kyoya deduced that she only might have taken him down for self-defense but wasn't entirely sure. Everyone left except for Michiru, who was still trying to bring Tsukunichi to life. She felt something beneath the dead boy's jacket and took it. Just when the ominous-looking Nana enters the room, Michiru glimpses a photograph of Tsukunichi's vision of her idolized Nana, kicking Nakajima off a cliff. Thanks to Michiru's blind admiration for Nana, she believes it when Nana tells her that Tsukunichi cannot always make predictions and that it might only be a dream. At Tsukunichi's funeral, tensions are rising, and everyone seems to be a bit shaken that the enemies of humanity are closing in. Kyoya demands that he wants to do an autopsy while Nana does what she can to prevent it. Just as Kyoya is about to open the casket, it's opened from the inside by Tsukunichi's glowing corpse, throwing everyone into a state of shock. Shinji, a quiet and usually absent boy in class, steps in front and introduces himself as a necromancer. He said that he can reanimate the dead and even make him